Hello, and welcome to From Fuller to Fullest Craftcast. If this is your first time here, welcome to the fam. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back, you guys. I'm so glad to be with you today and show you some finished objects. Yes, y'all, I've been working hard to get Christmas stuff done. Some works in progress and some acquisitions. I also have some knitting plans to share with you. So let's dive right in with what I'm wearing. Today I'm wearing my Growing Gardener tee from Roots and Refuge Farm. They do all of their teas on a pre-order basis, and I got this. This came out when her Growing Gardener series came out. I think it was this past spring, maybe early summer, that they did these, and I love this shirt. So cute. I am drinking some Chick-fil-A lemonade, and it's my birthday, y'all. Today is Monday, September 27th. It is my 33rd birthday. I went and had Chick-fil-A breakfast for my birthday. I also went and got some things that I will show you at the end of the Craftcast. You can see we're in a different location today. We're sitting in my living room in front of my craft drawers, chest of drawers. My husband got tired of my knitting bag sitting in the living room floor next to my chair, so he got me this cute little thing to hide them in. We've got this sweet little rotating photos of our family going on here. You can see my ring light lighting it up. I've got photos of my family scrolling through there. And this bag from Molly Klein Design is sitting up here. If you want to see that little grow goose on it, because one of my finished objects was living in this bag. So, oh look, it's baby me and her husband. And then followed by my eldest fighting Kylo Ren at Disney a couple years back. Anyway, so a finished object came out of the bag, so I just set it back there. Let's jump in to finished objects. First, let's do the oldest whip first. I have finished the Kamaribi socks. Aren't they so cute? I will never knit this pattern again, y'all. Never again. I have decided I like plain vanilla socks. I want to do my abbreviated toe and knit in the round and do my short row garter stitch heel and be done. Like, I don't like tall socks. I don't like making tall socks. My kids don't wear tall socks. So this, thankfully, they don't wear tall socks because I cut this one short. I was like, no, I'm done with this pattern. And it's beautiful. This ribbing pattern is absolutely stunning. I mean, beautiful. Can you see that there? Is it focusing? Beautiful. But I hate making socks in pattern. I hate pattern socks. So when I make socks from here on out, they'll be vanilla socks until I forget that I hate pattern socks and cast on a pair of pattern socks and take a year to make them again. Anyway, baby girl's socks are done that she wanted for Christmas. I can mark that off my Christmas list. All done. We'll just make a little pretty stack right there in my chair. Next, I finished another headband. Another cabled headband for my nieces. This was done in, loops and threads, wool-like fingering in the charcoal colorway. This headband was knit in Karen Simply Soft Party. So it's got sparkle. Let's see if I can get any of the sparkle in there for you guys. The sparkle wouldn't do last time either. It's hard to see the sparkle in it. But another headband. That's 3 of those cable stitch chunky headbands if you're counting. And my last finished object today is this sweet little baby blanket for my friend and her husband that have a new baby on the way. I just did a sweet little car seat size blanket so that it'd be easy to cover her up in the car seat. She's going to be a winter baby, fall winter baby, so I thought one that would fit on the car seat without too much bulk would be preferable. It still needs to be washed. It still needs the ends woven completely in. Well, I weave the ends in, but I save trimming them until after I have washed it. That way, if it's going to shift any, it goes ahead and does that, and then I'll trim it. So this is going to get washed and taken to her probably this afternoon while I'm off work for my birthday. Y'all may hear that a couple times today, just so you know. Finished objects. 3 finished objects. I feel like that's pretty good progress, especially considering what I'm about to show you. So let's start with this one. This is, I believe, a Lila Styles bag, and it is what my daughter fondly refers to my Hobbit hole bag because it's got the door to Bilbo's house on it, and a quote from The Lord of the Rings. It is housing my Claudia crop. This is a pattern of my own design that I have not decided if I will publish a pattern or not. And I have made lots of progress. Then I lost progress because when you are designing a garment, you don't realize how much you need for that project. You don't know exactly how much you need. And me being a new designer, I did not estimate well. So I had 2 skeins of Jupiter and Surrey Silky from Fiber for the People, and I ran out. While it is a cropped cardigan, I did not factor in the amount of yarn it would take for my hood. Therefore, this sleeve that was completely done, y'all, like it was completely done, had to be ripped out to about 3/4 length because, well, let me just show you this and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So my plan was to do long sleeves with thumb holes on here. I got to about here on this sleeve after completing this one and ran out of my Surrey Silky. I was so sad because let me tell you, ripping out mohair is no joke, y'all. No joke. Anyway, so what I've decided to do, since I have this black band here, it's black with sparkle in it. You can just barely see that sparkle. And solid black mohair. What I plan to do is make this band bigger and do the last quarter of each sleeve with that black sparkle and mohair. And then I will put a black band on the bottom as well to meet. So I'll put a black band down here on the bottom too. And then it will be done. Give it a little bit of a color blocking style. I'm still in love with it. I still think it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be perfect for me and my style. So, and it'll give me a little bit deeper of a hood, which I probably needed anyway. So, this so far has been done in Madeline Tosh Fathom, Tosh Merino Light, and Surrey Silky Fiber for the People Jupiter. So far, the black sparkle is Tosh Merino plus glitter in onyx, and a strand of black mohair, I think from Stunning String. And I do have more of both of those that will give me plenty. I got a whole skein left of the Tosh Mo plus glitter in onyx, so that's good. I've got 3 skeins left of the Fathom because when I found that color, I fell in love with it. Then Mad Tosh had this ridiculous sale where everything was like 75–80% off, so I snagged up like 8 skeins of that because I love it so much. My Claudia crop, I'm loving it so very much. And again, I'm not sure I'm going to write this up as a pattern to sell, but if there's enough interest, I may. I have taken notes on what I've done so far, marked out notes when I had to rip back. You guys, ripping out mohair. It's no fun. Let me fix this knot I've got going up here. My hair's crazy. So that's what's living in here. It's on pause until I get Christmas done. My nephew's dino sweater is so close to finished. When you saw this last, I think I had just started picking up for the sleeve. I don't think I even finished the body yet, but I have finished the body. I have finished a sleeve, and now I'm working on another sleeve. And honestly, I think when I finish the sleeve, I'm going to make this bottom band a little bit longer because I don't quite like the length on him. But aren't those dinos so sweet? Don't you love them? This is the Dino Roar pattern by Meg, Bad Wolf Girl Designs. She also has a podcast, Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. She is absolutely precious, and I love her so much. All of her color work patterns are absolutely stunning, and she has since, she is testing a hooded pattern for the kid size sweater, so I can't wait for one of those to come out so that I can get her hoods and make kid sweaters with hoods on them, because everybody loves a good hoodie. That is living in my cow print canvas kitchen clutter bag. Love this bag. It's beautiful. Set it over here in the chair so we know we've done it. Last work in progress. I only have 3. You'll find out why in just a moment. I started a new pattern design. I have an idea in my head for a modular shawl that I am going to do in this faux chenille velvety yarn. It's by Line Brand. I can't remember what it's called, but I pulled it out of stash. And it's just barely started. But my plan is to do a big square with a cross in it in a texture, an opposite texture, so you can see it real good. And I just barely got that started. So those are all my works in progress right now, guys. That's it. Because in just a few short weeks, we have the West Knits Mystery Knit Along. I have never participated in this. I've always purchased the pattern later. In fact, I don't think I've purchased any of his mystery shawls, even after the fact. I've purchased the blanket themed after year before last Mystery Knit Along, which was the Star Blanket. And I love that blanket. There's not a Stephen West pattern that I don't love. He is a genius when it comes to yarn work. So this year I'm participating in the knit along, and I have picked out my colors. Well, when I initially picked everything out, it was all from stash. But because I had to do a redesign on that cardie, I had to pull my black skein of Onyx from Mad Tosh out of this, which leads me into not only this, but acquisitions. So let me just go ahead and show you. We've got Fathom by Madeline Tosh. This is the Tosh Molat, so it does have some mohair content. This is the colorway Chim Chimney from Night Owl Fibers. This is a Fiber for the People colorway in Lucent. Mad Tosh Holly Festival in Tosh Merino Light. And onto the acquisitions. All of these came out of stash. And this is Cardinal Velvet by Yarn Bee. And Beetroot by Yarn Bee. So I'm going to put them back in this white bucket that will hold my project. So you can see them all together. Look how beautiful that's going to be. Can y'all see all of that? That's just going to be beautiful, right? Love it. So excited. Okay. This will be my shawlography. I can't wait. So excited. I think that's October 4th that drops, the first clue. So, and on to acquisitions. I did tell you I got these two skeins here. They are Yarn Bee hand-dyed yarn that you can get at Hobby Lobby. If you're looking for a budget yarn, something that's going to be cost friendly, Hobby Lobby's got you. I am all about supporting indie dyers. As you can tell, I've got several indie dyers in here and in lots of my projects, but sometimes you just need to go cost effective, and this is a great way to do that. I love Hobby Lobby. I shop there a lot. I love Michael's. I shop there a lot. So this yarn that I got is also Yarn Bee. It is Yarn Bee Rainbow Rhapsody in Crimson Poppies. Look at that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some kind of faded shawl in this. Let's see, how many yards is this? 918 yards. That's a lot of fabric, so it's going to be beautiful. And it's 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. So lovely. I'm so excited. I mean, this camera is not doing it justice. It's gorgeous. I also picked up while I was there more of the bulb pin stitch markers in multiple colors, because when I do sleeves, I like to link them together however many decreases I'm going to need, and that way I can keep track of how many more I've got to go. So I got more of these because I have lost lots of them. They run off. And I got these faux leather labels. They say handmade, stitched with love. They've got a yarn ball and then authentic. And I thought these would be great to tack onto the back side of the hem of the sweaters I make, so that my niece, nephew, whoever I've made for will know what's the back side of the sweater. And also put it on their like little headbands or whatnot. So I picked these up. And that's it for acquisitions and knitting and everything. I'm done in like 17 minutes. Wow. And I had a lot to show you. I moved really fast through that, I guess. Anyway, thanks for hanging out in my crafty space today. Thanks for hanging out in a new crafty space to you guys today. I bless you guys. Until next time.